The first thing that you should do is review how to divide with regular numbers. So take 1,342, divide it by 12. Do not use the calculator, and when you get to the remainder, put it over the divisor as a fraction. Do not go into decimals. Pause the video, try it, come back and see how you did when you're ready. Okay, so to check your work, 12 goes into 13 one time. So we're going to put a 1 above the 13. We take 1 times 12 and get 12. Subtract the two things, you have 1. Bring down the 4. How many times does 12 go into 14? Once. 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract, you get 2. Bring down the 2. So how many times does 11 go into 22? Once. 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract, we get 10. 12 does not evenly divide into 10. So that's our remainder, 10 over 12, but we can reduce it. So our final answer is 111 and 5/6. Hopefully that process came back to you and you did well, because now we're going to go with polynomials. To take x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x plus 2 and divide it by x minus 2, focus on the first terms. Ask yourself, what is x cubed divided by x? Well, x cubed is x times x times x, divided by a single x leaves you with x squared. So we're going to put x squared above the x squared place value. And we're going to take it and multiply it by this entire divisor. We'll need to do this distributive property. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 2 is negative 2x squared. Subtract straight down. X cubed minus x cubed is 0. That place value should always drop out. If it doesn't, go back and check your work. Somewhere there's a mistake. 5, take away negative 2 is really 5 plus 2, which is 7. Now we're thinking, okay, what's 7x squared divided by x? We're left with 7x. So we're going to put plus 7x up top. We're going to take 7x times x minus 2 and get 7x squared minus 14x. We're going to subtract again. 7x squared, take away 7x squared is 0. That place value drops out. Negative 7, take away negative 14 is really negative 7 plus 14, which gives us 7x. And we bring down the next place value. So now I'm thinking, okay, what's 7x divided by x? That leaves me with 7. So I put a plus 7 up top. I take 7 times the x minus 2, and I get 7x minus 14. So I subtract straight down. 7x minus 7x is 0. That place value drops out. 2 take away negative 14 is positive 16. So there's my remainder. So I put plus 16 over x minus 2. I know because 16 divided by x doesn't have a whole value solution. So that's how I knew I was at my remainder. Please leave this box blank for now. After you've tried a couple with polynomial long division, we're going to come back and take a look at a secondary method. We're actually going to skip example 2 for now and move on to example 3. After we've done example 3, I want you to come back and try example 2 on your own to see if you're able to get it. So example 3, we're going to do the same sort of process, only we have an issue. There's no x squared term. So the first thing we need to do is rewrite this so that all our place values are represented. So 3x to the 4th minus 5x cubed plus 0x squared plus 4x minus 6. So again, focus on the first terms. 3x to the 4th divided by x squared leaves us with x squared. So x squared times x squared is 3x squared. Because 3x to the 4th divided by x squared not only leaves me with the x squared, but also with the 3. So it's 3x squared I should put up top and take times this entire divisor. So I'm going to use the distributive property. 3x squared times x squared is 3x to the 4th. 3x squared times negative 3x is negative 9x cubed. 3x squared times 5 is 15x squared. So I subtract straight down in all my place value columns. 3x to the 4th minus 3x to the 4th is 0. So that place value drops out. Negative 5 take away negative 9 is negative 5 plus 9, which is 4x cubed. 0 take away 15x squared is negative 15x squared. And I bring down my next place value. So now I have 4x cubed as my first term. So I'm thinking, okay, what's 4x cubed divided by x squared? That leaves me with 4x. So I'm going to put plus 4x up top. I'm going to take 4x times the entire divisor. So I'm going to use the distributive property. And I'll get 4x cubed minus 12x squared plus 20x. I'm going to subtract straight down. So I'll get negative 3x squared minus 16x, because negative 15 take away negative 12 is really negative 15 plus 12. So negative 15 plus 12 is negative 3. 4 take away 20 is the negative 16x. So now I'm thinking, okay, so what is negative 3x squared divided by x squared? That gives me negative 3. So I put minus 3 up top. I take that times my entire divisor. I use the distributive property to get negative 3x squared plus 9x minus 15. Subtract. Negative 3 take away negative 3 is really negative 3 plus 3, which is 0. Negative 16 take away 9 is negative 25x. And I'd forgotten to bring down my next place value, which was negative 6. So negative 6 take away negative 15 is really negative 6 plus 15, which is 9. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, what's negative 25x divided by x squared? Well, it's not a whole value. It'd be negative 25 over x. So that's how I know this must be remainder. So I bring it up top and write it as plus negative 25x plus 9 over x squared minus 3x plus 5. Okay, so there are two examples of polynomial long division. Go back and try an example 2. When you think you have it, come back to check your solutions. Alright, so example 2. I start off by doing 2x cubed divided by 2x and left with x squared. So I put that above my squared column. I take it times the entire divisor. X squared times 2x is 2x cubed. X squared times 1 is x squared. So now we subtract. Well, 2x cubed take away 2x cubed is 0. Negative 9 take away 1 is negative 10x squared. I bring down my next place value, plus 7x. So now I'm thinking, okay, what's negative 10x squared divided by 2x? And that gives me negative 5x. So I put negative 5x up top, multiply it by the entire divisor. I get negative 10x squared minus 5x. Negative 10 plus 10 is 0, because negative 10 take away a negative is really negative 10 plus 10. 7x take away negative 5x is really 7x plus 5x, which is 12x. Bring down your plus 6. So now you're thinking, okay, what's 12x divided by 2x? That leaves me with 6. So we put plus 6 at the top. 6 times 2x is 12x. 6 times 1 is 6. Subtract straight down. We get 0. 12x minus 12x is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. No remainder, so this is your solution. Hopefully you're getting the idea of polynomial long division. This is a process that works for any polynomial, so you can divide any two polynomials with polynomial long division. Pause here and try some of the homework practice problems, then check out the next video for how to do it via a secondary method with a generic rectangle.